Roger Martin from Billings, Montana. We're going to talk a little bit about EOS. Today it became the #1 digital currency listed on, on World Coin Index. Alright, so what is it? It's digital decentralizing apps.
And finally, where you can find a little bit more information about EOS as well. So let's start off by summarizing what is the key concept behind EOS. EOS will be a platform to support decentralized apps. That is its core, and it's designed to be a very easy way for developers to create decentralized apps. The Ethereum name service is a very good example of a decentralized app. It allows you to buy various Ethereum-based domain names by interacting with this kind of app using smart contracts. You can perhaps bid on a name, then you can send various amounts of Ether for a bid, and now you're interacting with a decentralized computer. There's no central authority here. And with this is a good example as well, because when you interact with it with a smart contract, you actually pay in gas. You have to pay for it, and it makes sense because, well, you're getting a product of a product out of it in the form of a domain, Ethereum domain. That might be good for some apps such as the Ethereum name service, but let's take another example of another type of decentralized app, which is Steemit. Steemit is actually at its very core a decentralized blogging network. It's a decentralized social network. And you might say, well, Steemit's not on Ethereum. Why I use this as an example is because Steemit is absolutely possible to be built on EOS. So you can actually build a whole blogging network on EOS. And the whole idea of EOS is to make the creation of such blogging network possible and easy to create without worrying about lots of code. And that's the beauty behind it. And that's the beauty of this example as well, because the creator of EOS is also the co-creator.
So you're talking about creating a blog without the loss of code with these digital apps, these digital currencies. I had no idea that was possible. Now I do.
Larimer. The main person you want to follow is EOS.io. There's a blog for EOS as well for information on the EOS platform. EOS differs from Ethereum in the sense that EOS is easy mode, whilst Ethereum is hard mode. Ethereum, to create apps, you must really write the app, then put it into machine code and to run on the Ethereum network. With EOS, they try to make that easier and have these kind of decentralized apps in readable code on the EOS network. And not only that, there's a lot of significant changes and upgrades to this process. For example, you no longer need smart contracts to interact with EOS decentralized apps. So users no longer have to pay money to interact with it. And that makes a lot of...
Wow, users no longer have to pay money to interact with this. So EOS may become the big dog. I need to figure out how to get some money over to EOS and see if it keeps growing like it has been the last several months, several weeks.
No sense for something like Steemit. If you want to submit a story, you don't want to start creating smart contracts and start spending money to do that. EOS also provides basic services such as database management, account management, and other services on the platform already. So you don't have to rewrite the code for it. On Ethereum, if you wanted to do that, you have to rewrite a lot of different sorts of code for all these features and have to do it yourself, whilst EOS provides these features as a base. It's kind of like Windows as an operating system. EOS is an operating system for the creation of smart apps.
It's an operating system for the creation of apps. Did you hear that?
That's why EOS is so powerful, because it has so many of these tools built inside already. Right now, EOS is still at its infancy. There's a white paper and there's development on GitHub. The white paper details things such as their proof-of-stake system, their low latency, their usage, and a lot of the key features of EOS. So now that's a really great place to start kind of reading and learning a bit more about EOS. The EOS white paper can be located on Steemit, and I'm going to put the link below. Obviously, a huge project like EOS needs funding, and it's going to seek funding through an initial coin offering. And an interesting thing about the ICO is that it's going to use Ethereum to host it. It's going to create ERC20 tokens on the Ethereum network, and it's going to go through a very...
Now that's interesting. It's using Ethereum to host it and to use it, but it's an operating system outside of it. That's interesting. That's going to help Ethereum too.
Interesting initial coin offering. A lot of initial coin offerings we've seen last just hours with a maximum goal, and once it reaches a goal, it closes. With EOS, it's going to be different. It's going to last a whole year. This is the first type of ERC token sale that's going to go through this process. It's going to...
Wow, a whole year. I've got to see what in the heck I can do to get some money into EOS. Wow, I'm missing the boat here.
Be very interesting to follow as well. So how it's going to work is that every day during this year, after it starts rather, it's going to have a certain amount of tokens that's going to be up for grabs. And it's going to be distributed in proportion to how much the total amount is being paid. And that sounds crazy, right? So if there's two competitors for it, and someone pays 8 Ethereum and someone pays 2 Ethereum, then 80% will go to the person who paid 8 Ethereum, and 20% will go to the person who paid 2 Ethereum. So it distributes like that, and it's going to last a whole year. The objective of this is to kind of stabilize the price, and also it's going to try to gain more recognition. It's going to keep on pumping and pumping and pumping out different news and different information about it over the whole year and allow different people to participate. So it's going to be a very, very interesting token sale, and it's going to be quite interesting to follow in the future. And I'm definitely going to cover that once it's about to go live. And lastly, how do you find information about EOS? Well, Steemit is a great place. Steemit also always has a fond memory of its co-creator, Dan Larimer. So there's an EOS blog on Steemit that you can follow. And also you can follow it using the EOS tag on Steemit.
All right, so I need to get over on Steemit and see what they're doing with this and what information they have, because they keep tabs on this stuff.
That you can follow. And also you can follow it using the EOS tag on Steemit. And these are great places to find more information about EOS. If you guys want to know more information about EOS, do put a comment below about what questions and what features of EOS you are most interested in.
Your EOS tokens, so that way when the EOS platform is launched, you will get the equal amount of EOS tokens that you hold currently in your MyEther wallet or your other ERC20 token wallet. You'll get the equal amount on the new EOS blockchain when the platform is fully released. You need to do this because if you do not, within 48 hours, I believe, of the end of the EOS token sale, then you will not get the actual EOS tokens on their own blockchain, and the ERC20 EOS tokens that you currently hold will virtually become worthless. Okay, so this is a need to know for you guys who hold EOS, especially if you have a lot of money into it. So we're going to start right here. MyEther wallet, this is what we're going to use. You're going to need your private key, and this is just a wallet I'm using for demonstration purposes. There's nothing in it, and I'm not going to use it again. So I have taken this private key, and I've copied it onto a notepad document. All right. Next thing we're going to do, and I'm going to put the link to this website in the description. You're going to go to this website here. It's the EOS token sale site. In the description, you're going to go to this website here. It's the EOS token sale site or page on GitHub, and you are going to generate your EOS keys. These are going to be the keys to your EOS wallet on the EOS blockchain once it is released. So you have your public and your private key. So we're going to take those, we're going to copy them into a notepad document as well. All right, so now what you are going to do is go back to MyEther wallet. You're going to go to contracts, and by the way, you need to make sure that you have at least 0.01 ETH in your wallet to do this, okay? Also, I would set up a MyEther wallet that just has your EOS tokens in it, nothing else. So make a new MyEther wallet, put 0.01 Ethereum in it, and put your EOS tokens in that wallet. So do that. Like I said, click on contracts. You're going to go to select a contract. Go down to EOS contribution. You see it already has the contract here. You click access. Okay. So next thing we're going to do is go down here to select a function and go all the way down second from the bottom and click register. Okay. So next thing that we are going to do, we're going to click private key. Okay, over here on the key string, what we're going to do is we're going to take the public address for EOS that you just generated and put that where it says key string. We're going to take your private key for your new MyEther wallet that you just made for your EOS tokens and paste that right here. Next thing we're going to do is click unlock. Okay? After that, all you have to do is click right. Gas limit and amount to send are automatic, but the amount to send is 0. The gas limit should be at least what it says here. To be on the safe side, you can put 100,000, but it should come up automatically as this here. Generate transaction. Yes, I'm sure. Obviously, I don't have the funds to do this, but this is what you want to do. So if you had the funds, if you had the EOS tokens and the funds in here to make this transaction, it would go through. You can click on the Etherscan link on the bottom to verify to make sure that it went through, and if it did, you're all set. Your wallet and your EOS tokens that are in that wallet are now registered. Basically, what that's going to do is give EOS a snapshot of the wallet that you hold your EOS tokens in. That way, when the platform is actually released at the end of the token sale, you'll get the equal amount on the new blockchain in that public address that we used here under keystring. So, pretty simple to do, but this is something you need to make sure you do if you don't want to get screwed and lose your EOS tokens, okay? Because there's going to be a ton of people who are not going to do this. They don't realize that EOS is going to be and is going to be its own thing. And the ERC20 tokens, ERC20 EOS tokens are going to become worthless. EOS is its own ecosystem, or is going to be its own ecosystem, its own blockchain. You know, the ERC20 tokens on the Ethereum blockchain was just used to give investors something during the crowd sale, okay? So it doesn't matter if you purchase the tokens through EOS in the ICO or if you got them on an exchange, but they need to be in this wallet. One thing I do not know, and I need to look into this, I don't know if once you register your tokens on your wallet, if you can add more tokens to that wallet. I have not looked into that. I should have done that before this video. I really don't know. So to play it safe, what I'm going to do is, well, first of all, I have not registered mine yet, so I'm going to wait till closer to the end of the crowd sale to register. And also, if I do pick up more tokens after I register, what I'm going to do is put them in a new wallet and have 2 separate wallets, just to play it safe. But like I said, this is how to register the tokens. It's pretty easy to do. Make sure you do it, okay? You're going to hate yourself if you don't. All right, this has been Nick from Truth Blitz. I'll see you guys next time.